This is a Silvercrest Lidl tea maker, which I bought about a year ago for my brother as a Christmas present, but he used it for a while because he loves tea, but really it's just as easy to use a kettle, so he didn't use it that long, and I was thinking of getting one myself, so I decided to buy it off him for the same price I paid for it, which was $11.99. And so I've been using it as a kettle ever since, but it comes with this inner bit, which is where you put the tea leaves or tea bags, and it kind of boils and infuses through that, and then trickles water, boiling hot water down through the tea bags or tea leaves, and then it basically the whole bowl fills with tea, and it switches on and off with a temperature sensor, so you can leave it and it will just keep it at temperature. But as I say, the more it does it, it's a bit like leaving a tea bag in a cup for too long brewing, and it tastes a bit I don't know the word you'd say, but also comes with this cleaning brush, but I don't need that because I don't use that bit anymore. I just use it as a kettle. But the problem with using it as a kettle is you find it gets limescale quite badly. Also the base gets limescale all over it, so I'm just going to show you how I clean it quickly. Lemon juice is what I use. I do have more, but I'm just going to leave it as that for the minute. Let it swish around, or you could even heat it up a little bit, I suppose. That'll do. And what I do, I get a brush . Could use a toothbrush, or even just a dishcloth, kitchen towel. It is getting it off. Also gets a bit around that lip. It's an odd shaped lip. I'm spilling this everywhere. But also you need to get the outside as well, really, because as it boils, it's not like a watertight seal, so it spits out if you leave it boiling. Obviously it wouldn't do that if you had that middle bit in where it kind of percolates the water through, but not having that, it makes it kind of spit a bit. But the reason why I don't have a kettle is I do have a kettle, but I prefer the look of this, so I use this as a kettle, and I've put my kettle into temporary storage. It uses less energy, this thing, but it does take a bit longer. currently not living with anyone that drinks tea, so I'm the only one that uses this thing. And in my recommendation, if you want a mug of tea, hang on, let me just swish this out. That looks better. For a mug of tea, I have it just above that number 2 cup minimum mark. That seems to be just right for a normal mug of tea. Some funny ways of doing things, and I tend to not switch on and off the switch because I don't want to wear it out. So when it's boiling, I just take it off and rest it on the side like that. But that's just another one of my madnesses. But I think it's a pretty cool looking kettle. I've always been jealous of people with glass kettles. I didn't actually get a brush down. There's like a little indent in the middle which this goes into. That just sinks down into the indent, and that brush I used, you can't actually get down in there with that brush. I suppose I could use this thing that came with it, but really that's for cleaning the pipe inside there, somehow, in there. Yeah. So as I say, if I had my old 1000-watt kettle, you can see it's just spat a little bit of water down the outside there. If you leave it, it will switch off. It's not quite as violent. The more water you put in it, the less it spits out the side. But because it's superheating a small amount of water, it's really boiling it. I mean, that's already done now. I'm just seeing if it'll switch off. That's the light that will go out. This is if you left it unattended. I would have taken it off by now. There it goes. It's off now, so that'll settle. It's 650 watts, whereas a normal kettle is like 1000 watts plus. So yeah, obviously you're using less electric, but it takes a bit longer to get there. But for my needs, that's just perfect.